Once you have a text layer, there's a lot of things that you can do to it besides just add special effects. For example, if I want to make the type larger, I could go back to the type tool and I could select that text and then change the number right here. Maybe I want it smaller, maybe I want it bigger. Obviously, I can do anything I want using the type tool. However, let's leave it that small. Let's go to our move tool. You can still move it around, but it's rather small to see. Go up to the word edit on the pull-down menu and go down to free transform. Go to a corner, watch for the diagonal arrow, and start pulling it out. Now, if you're holding the shift key down, you're maintaining the proportion of the type. If you're not, you can do anything you want. Double-click to set it. You will notice something that's unique about type. As long as it is still a type layer, even if you're using things like the freeform tool, it will still maintain its vector nature. It will not pixelate, which is the good news. But let's say I want to do something else. Let's say I want to Gaussian blur it. For whatever reason, I want to make it softer. So I come up here to the word filter, and of course there's blur, and there's Gaussian blur. But it won't let me do it. That's because the layer is a type layer. Remember, nothing goes in that layer but type. If there is a reason I need to do this, I can rasterize that layer. Now, rasterize means committing yourself to paint, not type. I would want you to make sure of a couple of things. Make sure that you like the font, and make sure it's spelled correctly. Because when you do what we're about to do, that boat has sailed. You'll never be able to change it. It's as if you painted it on the screen. But I want to do something else to the text. So we go on typing layer. We go up to the word layer on the pull-down menu. This would be one of about 5 ways to do it. Go down to rasterize that layer. It really doesn't look any different. It is now just paint on the screen, and it is subject to all the problems of anything that's raster. But if I want to, I can now go up to the word filter and go down to blur if I want to do this and Gaussian blur it. And it will be more than happy to allow me to do that. But if I look at that font and say, oh man, I misspelled the word typing, sorry, you're either going to have to go back using your history palette and undo what you did in rasterization, which you can do. Or if you've closed it and reopened it the next day, you're going to have to start all over again. Do not rasterize your text layers until you're absolutely sure you need to do something else. Get the job done.